So first and foremost, I want to thank Supervisor Anderson for his partnership on this letter. Since taking office in July, our board has been working proactively to prepare for significant federal and state budget changes that could directly impact the county, including, as you mentioned earlier, Chair, an estimated $300 million annual funding gap. These cuts will severely erode the county's ability to provide vital services related to healthcare, food, and housing needs of our residents. For District 1, the stakes are especially high. We have the largest number of Medi-Cal and CalFresh recipients in the county, which means any disruption to healthcare, food assistance, or housing support will hit our communities first and hardest. These are working families, seniors, and children who cannot afford to lose the services that keep them healthy and secure. We've already taken responsible steps like updating our reserves policy and launching the subcommittee on sustainable fiscal planning to strengthen our state safety net and protect the most vulnerable. Today's item builds on that work. The county spends $2.2 billion every year through contracts. With the challenges ahead, we have a duty to make sure that every public dollar is delivering real value for San Diegans. That's why Supervisor Anderson and I are proposing this ad hoc subcommittee on fiscal transparency and accountability. Our goal is not to disrupt services or take a sledgehammer to contracts. Our goal is to take a scalpel and carefully examine where we can save money, improve performance, and strengthen service delivery. We'll be focused on 3 simple questions. Are we getting our money's worth? We need clear, measurable performance standards and real accountability. Are services actually meeting community needs? If a contractor is struggling, we want to understand why and support improvements. But we also need to be honest that some services may need to be insourced, and we should not be afraid of that conversation if it means better service, more stability, or greater value for taxpayers. Are local businesses and nonprofits getting a fair shot? When local organizations win contracts, it creates jobs, strengthens our economy, and helps reinvest taxpayer dollars back into our neighborhoods. I want to acknowledge Vice Chair Monica Montgomery Steps, who has led the county's work to make procurement more accessible for small and local businesses, including social equity enterprises. This subcommittee will be in alignment with that important work. At the end of the day, this effort is about more than saving money. It's about protecting essential services, being responsible stewards of taxpayer dollars, and making sure San Diegans, especially in District 1, get the high quality support that they deserve. So with that, I'd like to ask my colleagues for their support.